Last week we had shot and recorded our episode before the fires had happened, and that Tuesday night going to Wednesday morning was something that I'll never forget. I grew up in Glendale, Pasadena, and in the Altadena area, so to see what happened there is crazy. Palisades, and you're on the west side, but the Palisades area kind of being, it's weird to think about, like the Palisades area and then Altadena just being gone. Like there's really no more of those cities, which is kind of crazy to think about. But yeah, I luckily I didn't have to get displaced. Atwater was totally fine, but we had some friends unfortunately lose their homes, and this whole past week was just trying to find ways to help them, especially young children. I know. I mean, like you living on the west side, how did it go with you over there?
There were a few moments where it was a little scary, but thankfully, it never reached where I'm living. However, I know you can probably relate to this as well as a lot of other people. The animals really went through it. That's an understatement, but it's been heartbreaking, but also, there's been a little bit of a light at the end of the tunnel. Specifically, the Pasadena Humane Society has totally stepped up and taken in any wildlife that they can find in the fire. And this has just been so odd and confusing and emotional and frustrating. And it's something that I've never thought that I would ever experience in my life, because coming from the East Coast, you are not confronted with anything as monstrous and destructive as a wildfire.
Well, honestly, growing up here and living here almost all my life, this is the first time I've ever seen anything like this happen before. Like when wildfires happen, they usually stay in the mountains, but the winds were so bad that day, and it's hard for like people who don't live in LA, who weren't here that Tuesday going into Wednesday, as how bad those winds were all across the Southland. It was between 40 to 100, 150 miles an hour. Like I've never experienced really that ever in my entire life. So that's why these fires took over these neighborhoods. And for those like not living in LA and listening to the McAfee show, they were kind of just like thinking that everyone in LA is displaced, like everyone is evacuated, and thinking that like all of LA burned down. It was two obviously pretty major neighborhoods in LA that are now kind of gone, but a lot of people evacuated. But again, it was just a fraction of LA that were really affected by all this. However, all of LA is coming together. LAworks.com is a perfect website for you guys to go to, and we'll put the link down there. Very good central hub. You can find ways to help with either housing, food and supplies, family support. It could be donations or volunteering, animal support, all that stuff. And again, we can't forget about the first responders. My brother's a firefighter, and he's dealt with this before. He worked for Cal Fire. Cal Fire is a good place to donate. They send firefighters from all over the state. And then the LA Fire Department is always accepting some sort of donations or anything. And LAPD obviously, but all those first responders for being out there working tirelessly to help with this. But it's been awful, man. So LA strong, man.
Beautifully said. Feel free to also do your research and find any more niche charities or foundations to donate to. And I think it's about time let's
do it.
Get into the show.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Manly Things.
Sort of. It's been a while since I've done anything in a character.
I like it. What's his name?
Don't ask me.
Okay. Podcast where we're talking men's fashion, and obviously with everything going on in LA, all of award season, all of Hollywood right now is all shut down. This was going to be a Critics' Choice episode, but obviously that got postponed to the end of the month. And I will be completely honest with you, I don't know what's going to happen with award season. I have a feeling that I think they should utilize it maybe for like a telethon fundraiser type of thing, but who knows what they're going to do. I don't like celebrities are saying that they shouldn't have it, but I don't know. We'll see. My name is Evan Simonich, celebrity menswear stylist. Sally John to my left.
Sally John, and I just started working for NPR.
That's the classic NPR silence right there. Thank you. Or pause. Today, since we can't talk about celebrities, we are talking about you guys. We put out the message in December saying that we wanted to hear from you guys and girls, but we only guys really. And we want to see what you guys wore. And we got 7 submissions and we're excited to discuss them. I think we are actually going to help with their looks. Before we get to these normal Ask Mother Bleepers, I like your outfit today. What are you wearing today?
For the kicks, I'm wearing my R13 Kurt sneakers. Then I have my cute little old school Bombas. These are En Plissé by Issey Miyake. Nice little harem pant. And then
Are they comfortable, if you want me asking?
Yes.
Okay.
They're scratchy, but nice. Okay. Glass Cypress is what I'm wearing on the undershirt. Then I have this from a brand called Outer Known.
Yeah.
And a cute little guy gave it to me as a gift. And this is from Cherry, Los Angeles.
I like it. I like the colors a lot. You would think that like a navy and a blue into a yellow and a green would be a lot, but the fact that you covered the brightest color with the blue helps blend it all together.
There was a theme earlier in this, like episodic thing that we're doing, where I just started dressing like you way too much. And
there was a lot of denim mixed in. I've never seen you wear like denim before. You were wearing denim all the time.
So my insecurities are, I've released them and I'm here now. By the way, I tried to wear this once before and what a flop. Okay. It was awful. Here's the photo. We'll see. This is unabashedly and entirely me.
I went a little, you went colorful today. I went a little more somber. Brunello Cucinelli sweater, Officine General pants, and Vans. I've wore Vans, no joke, every day from like ages 10 to 25. And so now they kind of just collect dust, but I don't really have a lot of low top sneakers. And you'll see when I stand up in these pants, they hit the top of the shoe. However, very dicky when I sit down. See right there? And when I stood up, they were kind of flat. So it's a little dicky.
Are those pants wool or cashmere?
A little wool, a little scratchy, but comfortable though.
We'll call that a woner.
It's a woner, yeah.
Before we get into any of our audience reviews, I do want to plug ourselves. Follow us, everyone, on Instagram at ManlyThingsPod. You can also follow us on TikTok at ManlyThingsPod. Guess what? We have a website. We've had it for a while, but now we have an email to go with the website. First, the website, www.manlythingspod.com. Then the email, info@manlythingspod.com. Please, like these gentlemen over here, send us your audience submissions where we will review, answer questions. Please send us like comments, concerns, suggestions, whatever you want to tell us, send it over there. Not whatever. Don't do that because that's not appropriate. But
we want to see you guys. We want to see pictures of you guys.
Right.
We appreciate these guys being brave and sending us these pictures because, we roast.
This is the whole point of the show. We don't roast. First of all, I would say we roast
guys like Timothée Chalamet.
Okay,
and we're not going to roast these guys, but these guys put themselves out there, so we're gonna give it to them.
And I am very excited to save our favorites for the last.
Absolutely.
Stay until the last look because you're really gonna like these guys.
We're gonna start off with our boy Ephra from Tennessee. He sent us a picture. It looks like a hostage picture with his eyes covered here, but he was going to a semi-casual party. He couldn't figure out a way to dress. He wanted to dress it up, but not be too casual. Okay. So he felt that a striped button-up Oxford shirt would be the way to dress it up. And he felt the way to dress it down and make it more casual was to wear some New Balance running sneakers. I thought when I got the picture, I thought it was like a picture at like an office party, like an office birthday party. Okay. Sleeves rolled up. It's fine. Everything fits, which I'm very appreciative of. Everything fits. There's the thought, in terms of when he bought the stuff. However, I feel like if you want to dress it up, a button-up shirt is not necessarily dressing it up. I think like a jacket. He mentioned in the body of his email that sometimes if he feels good about like his casual stuff, he feels good about his suiting. But in terms of like that in between, that's where I feel like everyone thinks that when they see a suit, it's like, oh man, that guy is really dressed up. But if you want, like a semi-casual look is wear the suit with a t-shirt, you know, like casual up the suit. So no matter where you're going, you are somewhat dressed up and you are somewhat dressed down. You know, if that makes sense, like there's an in-between there. You see that?
Yeah. And I have separate from your feedback, mine, I think is inverted where with this look, I would unbutton one button, add some accessories. I'd love to see like a chain or maybe some like cool sunglasses, even if it's at night, dude. Like flex, show up to that party wearing sunglasses. Who gives a shit? The main thing that I want to focus on is the belt.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
These belts are actually coming back in. I don't know if you know that, but I don't think the time and place for this belt is like a beach scene.
Yeah, it looks very yachty. Yeah, very boaty.
I mean, listen, maybe he's going on a boat. I love the sneakers. I would have probably put him in a boot to like the accessories and the like checkpoints, the shoe, the belt, the rings and wrist, the neck, and the glasses. Those are what I would play with. I would keep everything else and just add and accessorize and take what needs to be taken off and keep what looks good.
I gotcha. Cause he's wearing like these charcoal corduroy pants. The white belt does throw me off a little bit. If it was just a black belt, black boots,
fire.
Great. Right. And again, undo one more button on the shirt. I think I agree with you on that. Guys, running shoes with looks, you're not going for a run. Get rid of the running shoes.
Well,
go buy some plain sneakers. Okay. And as Sam's wearing Hoka's back there, but I just when you're going to like a party, like something like that, like sneakers like this, just wear. I think just wear dress shoes or wear like a clean sneaker.
Unless it's a Walter White, Bryan Cranston, Breaking Bad cosplay, because that would win number one at that evening.
Does he look like a character from the show? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Have you never seen it?
I gave up on it. I didn't really like it all that much.
That's
I'll be honest
so
with you. Okay.
Dumb.
Okay. Thank you, Ephra. Thank you for sending your picture in. And up next, we have Armando Del Valle. Okay. I love these. Like, this picture is just like him in his bathroom. I love the mirror pictures.
Public bathroom.
So fun. Yeah, that does look like a public bathroom. Okay.
Him in a nice bathroom.
Overall, yeah, him in a nice bathroom at a barbecue. Guys, these are so good. So overall, he's got it going on. Okay. I love what this guy's doing. There's a consistency, right? It's like, it's darker stuff. I will just form fitting. I really have no like issues with it. I think that he's got it going. Like the boots, polo shirts that fit good. He's got really nice tattoos. He likes to show them off, obviously. Very straightforward. He's probably the better look dressed guys of his friends. Yeah, no issues at all.
I completely agree about that last statement. He's probably one of the better dressed guys in his group. The thing in particular that sticks out to me is that this guy, he has style. He has a style, particular style, and he has personal style. And I don't know if that's come naturally for you, or if you spend some time in the mall or in whatever stores you like, figuring out what actually looks good and feels good. But this is, I think, out of everyone that's submitted, one of the more consistent entries. And like not trying to do too much and not trying to do too little. Like you can tell he obviously cares. And that's why I appreciate him setting it, because like he genuinely cares what he's wearing. Everything fits well. Can I focus on this one picture right here? So Sure. It's like the burgundy shirt, gray slacks, kind of like what I'm wearing today, gray sock, and a maroon like loafer. What do you like about this outfit? What would you change? And like anything in particular stick out? All I would do is add the suit jacket to match. I personally love the gray pant with the gray sock. Yum. Okay, so that's the one thing I was going to change. I'll be honest with you. I think it's a great idea. You could tell there was a lot of thought put into it. I think that if you just alter the sock color, I'm curious if he was probably wearing the black belt that he was wearing in all the other ones. Just throwing a black. I think just
kind of matching other elements of the look, I think would bring it all together. I think it's too on the nose, like too monochromatic with the gray and the gray. It works. Don't get me wrong. I think it looks great. Or go ankle. Show that ankle off. Hector Nunez Jr.
Yum. Love this fit. This is me circa like 2014 when I think I had the best style that I ever had. I was wearing Jenko jeans. I was wearing Echo dude.
All like just
everything's
he
looks
Ross.
Different here.
But yeah, so
this guy's guy's versatile.
Hector's a little bit of a chameleon. Okay, you could tell he's probably at a Bad Bunny. I'm venturing to guess he's in South Florida. He's probably at a Bad Bunny concert right here, right? He's got like a little bigger sweater, cargo pants on the looser side. Looks great. I think I like this look. Everything's fine with the backwards baseball hat, and then you have either meeting the dad,
cleaned up,
right? Meeting the parents or going to church, right? Hector?
Look at that pose. Hold up.
Looks good. Yeah, put the hands together. Yeah, I love the grooming is great. He's got the cut on the little shave on the eyebrow. That's why I'm saying South Florida. I think you're like Dominican or Puerto Rican. I appreciate that. Boricua right here. But yeah, showing the tattoos off. Everything fits. I like everything fits. This is going out, Hector, right? With the button-up shirt, right? If anything here,
nice.
Instead of the light blue jeans, I would go on the darker side. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
if it's a navy blue button-up shirt, and then you have rolling with the homies, Hector here. Okay, dude. Black shirt, chain out, cargo pants.
Cuban out, come on.
He does love these white sneakers. The white sneakers are in every look.
Are they Air Forces?
They look like Air Force, but they look like a little bit of like a rendition of Air Force, right? They have like a little...
they kind of look like a Comme des Garçons.
Yeah. Then you have another going out, Hector. Let's focus on this look. Let's focus on this look right here.
Dude,
okay?
I love
Again,
this.
the white sneakers are there. He's a big fan of the cargo pants. Mm-hmm. If I'm going to say anything, let's ditch the cargo pants. Find some just more streamlined trousers. Okay. I love the idea of the vest and the shirt. If anything, the vest is a little bit too big. I think that could be a little bit fitted better. Cause I think that's going almost like R&B 90s vibe. But overall, man, I do genuinely think that he's got style, a little bit of a chameleon, not a lot of consistency are the cargo pants and the white sneakers, which is fine. Mm-hmm. But yeah, you get different kind of Hectors throughout the week, which I don't mind.
This image in particular, I think, is the most expressive and interesting, specifically because of how the two top garments fit.
Yeah,
I really like the oversized look, and I think Hector, if you would have gone, just lean into it a little bit more and get those Jenko jeans, get those like super really big, baggy 90s hit, like go into it. The backwards fitted, like with in the like southwest direction, dude. You would nail that. It's similar to your Bad Bunny concert.
Similar to the first one, similar to the first.
But like lean into it because you wear it very well.
Yeah, Hector, you got it, man. I think, I think if anything, maybe commit to one thing. I think there's just a lot of renditions of him, but overall, you're out there trying. The accessories are great. He's got the watch, the chain around the neck, and the bracelet. Tattoos look good. Overall, he's good.
I disagree. Don't commit to one thing. Play with your nice look and your casual look. You can be two different people.
Okay. And up next, we got our guy.
This is my boy, Alex Hammerly.
He was one of the first ones. He was the first submission.
Yes.
Okay. This is definitely either South Florida or like a Charleston situation. So he's on the shorter side. And the reason why he sent us pictures were because he was having a hard time finding a fit of a suit. He wanted to go, I think, a little baggier, but he says 5'9", 160 pounds. So he feel like the bigger suits were a little bit too big for him. So he sent us a ton of pictures. We're not going to go through every single one of them. However, going through a lot of them, if you just even skim through, the skinnier the fit, the better the suit, I personally think.
Agreed.
We'll choose a double-breasted that's a little on the bigger side, and then we'll choose a skinnier fit right here, right?
Word.
He's on why I say Charleston or Miami, he's on a boat. Every single one, he's doing the rock lean on the railing with the leg over. He's got tons of suits and it looks like he's got some money. So, okay, we're going to go with this green velvet double-breasted suit, white turtleneck look. Again, on the shorter side, but even the proportion, he doesn't look short at all, does he?
First of all, what's with this? Like, you are
short?
staining the name of short men. First of all, shout out Short Kings. We love you.
Also, 5'9" is not really all that short.
Right. That's what okay. I just wanted to.
I mean, I'm 6'3". I'd put this guy in a locker, but it's fine.
6'3", my fucking ass, dude.
With boots on, dude. Okay. I like this look. I do think you can tell in the sleeves, it's a little on the bigger side where the cuff is hitting the wrist. That's where you can kind of tell the looseness of a sleeve. If it was just a little bit form fitting, you can easily taper that from the shoulder down. If you bring it all in, the hem needs a little bit of work. Overall, the suit just is a little bit too big for him. But I love the color. I love the idea of like the white with the white handkerchief. And I think it all goes together. What do you think?
You want to know something? He is wearing the like green seafoamy tux suit better than what's his name? Jeremy Strong.
Oh yeah.
Remember him from Loro Piano?
So
that
if
stupid
you throw in the bucket hat.
No, but
he did this a long time ago.
This is the correct execution of that fabric.
100%.
This, me personally, to answer his question, I think this look is how you should emulate all of your baggier looks, because I think this is perfect.
Okay.
Moving on to the skinnier look.
I'm obsessed with this look.
And I hate it.
Really?
No offense, Alex. I just think you could tell in his face it's the confidence. About to open up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm not that skinny. Therefore, when I see people wearing skinny garments,
Is there like a jealousy there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm working on a weight loss program.
Oh yeah, for the past 2 years. But no, I'm kidding. I will not shame you by any means. I'm happy that you are working on it. Okay, the skinny look. You could tell in his face he's just more confident in this look. Like the suit fits him great. I will say the pants are a little skinny. Overall, it just fits better. The black turtleneck with the little pocket square black shoes. I love it. Like electric blue suit. Even like a little bit of blue tint on the glasses I might be seeing. A little Jeff Goldblum here.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it though. I like this look a lot.
So Alex, again, we love you. Thank you for sending your submissions. Since you sent us so many, I think you're open for some feedback or some,
He's ready for
maybe
it.
just one little roast. This guy looks like he could be on Love Island UK
100%.
with the pants that he's wearing.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Hell yeah. Not to say those pants look bad. Those pants, those boys look
No,
hot.
he
in those skinny pants.
He looks like he'd be a contestant on like a dating show for sure.
Yeah.
I see that in him. Okay, so we are coming up on our favorites here.
Wait, aren't we halfway through?
No, that's it. So here we go.
This is my boy.
Yeah.
Kung Woon. My boy in NYC.
Do you know him?
We've never met, but we talk online. This is what's cool about being online, Evan. You get to have these relationships that don't ever come to fruition. So it's like there's no commitment, and you just have these friends that you're like,
well, friends, I'd say acquaintances.
No, they're my friends.
Okay.
With the shit that I've told them, they're my friends.
Oh, okay.
Just kidding. They don't know anything about me. This is my guy, Kung Woon. He's a big Japanese fashion and Asian fashion guy. We connected online specifically for our love of Guidi and.
In the description, it says Guidi. Like you and him are the only people I've known this.
My boy has the Guidi 710s. They're the front zip. I think they're red.
They're beautiful. Yeah, they're great.
So the thing about the Guidi 710s, I'm sorry. First of all, I love this guy. I love how he dresses.
Can we talk about the whole look?
Yeah, so he's wearing it's a hybrid trucker / bomber jacket.
Comme de Garçon.
I'm not sure about that, but we have the black button up with a nice, beautiful chain with pendants hanging. Love that accessorizing. I also love that in a lot of his pictures, he never shows his face, which is a big thing in Gen Z. They love not showing their identity in case they decide to rob a bank or like do commit felonies later. His pants are sick. I don't know who
would
they
you
are.
call them pants or shorts?
Pants?
Okay.
They're gauchos. They're like cropped 3/4 length gauchos.
Yep.
And then those are the 710s, the Guidis. Someone that is a Guidi aficionado told me that the 710s are the most uncomfortable shoe. So, Kun, please
Respect.
hit me up. Are they comfortable? I don't think I've ever asked you that. Let me know. In my
real friend would
opinion,
know.
sorry, we haven't been rating everybody.
Yeah.
And let's not get into it now.
I respect the look, especially in New York. This is a very New York look. That's what I love about New York. Is you can be walking down seeing guys in suits, Wall Street, streetwear guys, and then you have him coming down the street and kind of killing it. You know, the commitment to it all I think is great. Because the pants / shorts / gauchos are awesome. I think they're so hard to pull off. If you are fully 100% going for it, you're killing it. And this whole look lends itself to that, which I respect. So we're going to come up on our last two people. And these are our top folks here. I will go first because I think we'll have a lot more to say with your guy. And let me get to him. Okay. What I love about this dude, David Robinson.
Shout out another David, dude.
Another David.
We love Davids.
In the body of the email, it just said sort of ... which I genuinely appreciate. So he's at what looks like a grocery store here, and sweater vest, coat, pants, and black Chelsea boots. The next picture is a trench coat, black sweater, black trouser,
big boot.
Next one is kind of it's all very, very similar. And I like this dude because the whole time throughout he's wearing, dang it, the last picture he's in the white sneakers. But I was saying everything going throughout these pictures, the same was the boots. But I love, you can tell that this guy really cares. A lot of consistency with these looks, jackets over sweaters and different jackets over sweaters. Also different color variations between like the white, the khaki, and the black. This is an all timer for me. Any overcoat, camel overcoat, black sweater, black pants, black boots, winner chicken dinner. But and again, this is another great one. This was my favorite overall.
The cool thing about him, and I don't think anyone else describes people's like wardrobe or style as this, but he has a uniform wardrobe.
Great. Yep.
He knows what he looks good in. He knows what he feels good in. And he just, I love how he expresses himself, but particularly this one right here.
At a store.
The white
with the
knitted
rings.
Zip up polo with the accessories, the little chain and the pendant on the neck, the rings, the blue. I think that's a wool like trucker snap jacket. First of all, I love snaps. Snaps are back and I love snaps.
Yeah.
And then the particularly the fit of the pants with the round toe boot. That is so sick. It's very, what would you call it? 1970s?
I would say, yeah, maybe 70s, going into 80s. But yeah, I think that what I also, and I'm going into too, like the hair, there's some difference in the hair. So this is maybe going out, but although he's in a store again, this guy's shopping a lot.
Yeah.
Whenever he finds a mirror, he's taking a picture, but the hair in every picture is a little bit different. You got Lego hair right here. And then you have, I'm going out. I'm parting it. And we're
shout
going
out my boy with the red head.
Redheads. Yeah.
Shout out. Cause he's wearing, I wish I could pull off a center part like you, David.
He does look like your general average Joe, David, but then the accessories do kind of set him apart a little bit. Like the necklaces and the rings. He doesn't look like a type of guy who would wear that, and I appreciate. And he's killing it. He's rocking it. And then we have. I think this is your winner for sure.
100%.
Yeah, I mean he's technically a stylist. So
literally, this is our boy, Nick.
There's no last name.
Nick. Oh my God!
The slow fashionista.
I can't begin to describe what we're seeing on the screen right now. This is like an emphasized version of everything you wish you could be. This is the, what's that word we used with the episode with Parker recently? He is the archetype
archetype
that you have always desired? And that's why I picked this for my number one.
I think it's great. I have zero interest in it. I mean, this is like full on commitment. Every detail.
Okay.
Do you,
I lost my
momentum
because I thought you were going to agree with me.
Oh, not at all. No. I respect. I mean, the bag to the belts to the hats, everything in every look is so manufactured. The one thing that not in a bad way. Not in a bad way.
Okay.
I'm manufactured in a way of like is thought about. Like when he's in his closet.
You had to hold on. You have said a lot of vague things that made me feel certain ways about Nick. You need to apologize to him right now before you go any further.
No. Me wanting to dress like Nick not wanting to dress like Nick has nothing to do with how Nick dresses, though. Like
I just don't know you. I go, Jesus Christ!
Yeah,
sorry,
you're
Nick,
sweating
for the confusion.
No, I think Nick by far is the best dressed person who submitted, and he knows it. He knows it for sure.
He's humble.
Yeah.
Do not assume things about Nick.
The slow fashionista out of San Francisco.
Let me tell you a few things that I really like about him. He reminds me of the guys that I used to do theater with, where whatever show they were in, they would like fully commit and dress the part in real time, in real life. And he is reminding me of all the boys that I knew in the Broadway musical Newsies.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Very 1920s, but there's like the flair right here in this second picture.
And with the vest,
yeah,
such a nice touch. The belt to the side.
I chose Nick as my favorite look because there's a core to his personal style, which is, I believe, like vintage expression.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that he chooses a more flamboyant version of that, and I don't mean flamboyant in a colorful or, I don't know, feminine way. I mean it in it's emphasized and it's amplified, and he knows what specific pieces look good on him, like that newsboy cap, as well as big belt buckles. How hard is that to pull off on the daily?
Seriously.
Pretty tough. Nick, don't listen to anything Evan said. He wants to be exactly like you, just like I do. You are my favorite look of the episode.
The whole diatribe of me wanting to be like him. I think Coleman Domingo wants to be him.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, yeah.
So what Nick is actually doing, so almost everything he wears is thrifted, vintage, pre-owned, and another short king. He's 5'7", 140 pounds of featherweight. He also wears, so it's a mixture between menswear and women's wear. So sometimes he'll find stuff that just doesn't fit him, and so he'll go to the women's rack and find stuff that, look, if it fits, it fits.
I wish I could do that.
It's same, a little tough. Well, not the same, but oh
my God, same. Girl, same.
Girl. Yeah, the fact that he can, buy both menswear and women's wear, and all of it be vintage or pre-owned. I mean, respect. Also, I didn't know that he's in San Francisco. I didn't know there was a ton of good vintage stuff in San Francisco.
I think there's a ton of good vintage stuff in San Francisco.
I do think that. So, and Lucas will put up a bunch of these pictures. I think there's like a before and after situation here going on. So he's got 5 pictures of him in these committed outfits, right? Committed looks. And then he has the last couple are him as maybe like I was a 9 to 5 guy, and I had to wear a tie, and I had to do these things to kind of set myself apart. And then he's like, you know what? I'm going to go full in. I'm going to be a stylist. I'm going to work at a shop. I'm going to do these things. And that's where like the leather comes out, the high waisted with the suspenders and then the handkerchief around the neck, flat caps, scarves. The real Nick came out, and thank you for it. Thank you to everyone who, sent looks in. I know it's tough to kind of put yourself out there. I personally have never really took a picture of myself in the mirror. It's just a difficult thing to do. You do it on a daily basis.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's a tough thing to do, and we genuinely appreciate you guys sending it to 2 random strangers to talk about. But we appreciate it, and we want to see more of it. People, please send in your pictures if you like that kind of stuff, and we hope we helped you guys individually. We hope anyone else listening. A lot of short people listening, man. God,
Jesus Christ, dude. This is
we appreciate it, man.
Sort of.
LA strong.